Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Fluent English Room. I am Anna, and I am so happy you are here to practice with me today. In this special episode, we are going to go on a journey together. Our topic is preparing for a great adventure. This is a long episode because we want to practice deeply. We want to train our ears and our voices for a long time. This is a shadowing practice. What is shadowing? It is simple and very powerful. You listen to my voice, and you try to repeat exactly what I say. You do not stop to think. You do not stop to translate. You do not look at a dictionary right now. You just copy my sound like an echo. Try to match my speed. Try to match my rhythm. Try to match my tone. We will practice in 3 parts. Part 1 is for beginners. The sentences are short and simple. Part 2 is for intermediate learners. The sentences will be longer and have more connections. Part 3 is for the natural story. We will use a natural rhythm and richer vocabulary. Adventure can feel scary, but it is also very exciting. Remember, you don't need to be perfect today. You just need to be 1% better than yesterday. Are you ready for our adventure? Take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders. Let's begin. The sun is rising. The sky is orange. Soft light comes into my room. I wake up slowly. My eyes are still heavy. My alarm rings. It makes a loud sound. I turn it off. I don't want to get up. But today is different. Today is a big day. Today is the start of my adventure. I stretch my arms. I stretch my legs. I sit up in bed. I yawn. I feel sleepy but calm. I hear birds outside. They are singing. I walk to the window. I open it slowly. Cool air comes in. It feels fresh on my face. I take a deep breath. The air smells clean. I see the sky. It is a new day. I walk to the bathroom. The tiles feel cold. I turn on the light. I look in the mirror. My hair is messy. I smile. I brush my teeth. I move the brush up and down. I rinse my mouth. I feel fresh. I wash my face with cold water. It helps me wake up. I dry my face with a soft towel. I go to the kitchen. My sister is making coffee. I can smell it. It smells strong and nice. She pours it into a cup. I say, "Thank you." I drink it slowly. The coffee is warm. It gives me energy. Mom is making breakfast. She cooks eggs in a pan. She toasts bread. She cuts fresh fruit. We all sit at the table. The table is small but full. We eat toast and drink tea. There is butter and honey. The eggs are warm. We talk about the day. We talk about my trip. I feel excited. I feel a little nervous, but I am ready. I finish breakfast. I take my plate to the sink. I wash it with soap. The water is warm. I dry my hands. I go to my room. It is time to pack. I see my travel bag. It is big and blue. I open the bag. Zip. I hear the sound. I put in my notebook. I put in 2 pens. I add a healthy snack. I take my water bottle. I check my list. Everything is there. I zip the bag shut. Zip. It is heavy but strong. I put on my socks. I tie my shoes. I wear my jacket. It is cool outside. I check my phone. I check my keys. I am ready to go. I say goodbye to my family. Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad. See you later. My sister says, "Don't forget your lunch." I smile and say, "Thanks." I open the door. The street is bright. I take a deep breath. My adventure begins now. I step outside. I notice more details around me. My neighbor is watering his green plants. He holds a green hose, and water sprays over the flowers. He wears a smile and waves to me. I wave back and say, "Good morning." He says, "Have a nice voyage." His dog barks once and wags its tail. I walk slowly down the street toward the bus stop. The leaves move gently in the wind, and the air feels very fresh. 2 students walk ahead of me. They are carrying big backpacks and wearing school uniforms. A man on a bike passes us and rings his bell. He wears a yellow jacket and rides very fast. I reach the bus stop, and a few people are already waiting. An old man sits on a bench and reads his newspaper slowly. A girl listens to music, and her head moves with the beat. The bus is not here yet, so I look around the park nearby. I see green trees and birds flying from one branch to another. A cat is sleeping under a bench, looking very peaceful. Then I hear the engine. The bus is coming closer. It stops in front of us, and the doors open with a hiss. I get on the bus and say hello to the driver. He nods and smiles at me. I find a seat by the window and sit down. I take off my bag and place it on my lap. The bus moves forward and drives slowly through the town. I look outside and see the city waking up. I see a bakery where people are buying fresh bread. I see a man sweeping the sidewalk with great care. The bus goes over a small bridge, and I see the water below. It is blue and very calm. I see ducks swimming slowly in the river. I enjoy the ride because the seat is soft and the bus is warm. As I travel, I think about my journey. I am like Jim Hawkins from Treasure Island. He was a young boy who went on a long voyage on a ship called the Hispaniola. He felt proud to be part of the adventure, even though he was a little scared. I feel the same way. I am leaving my quiet village to see the world. I want to find my own treasure. Not gold or silver, but new experiences and new friends. I check the time on my phone. The journey will take a few hours. I take out my notebook and write one sentence. I am a traveler now. It feels good to see my own progress. I remember that small habits lead to big changes. Every mile I travel is a step toward my goal. I walk back to the inn and enter my room. I turn on a small lamp. I take off my shoes and leave them by the door. I sit at the small wooden desk and open my notebook. I write just one line. Today was a peaceful and brave day. You did it. You practiced your English shadowing for a long time today. You listened, you spoke, and you repeated full ideas. That is real progress. I am so proud of your effort. Learning a language is like climbing a mountain. Sometimes it is hard, and sometimes you feel slow. But look back at how far you have come. You are not at the bottom anymore. You are moving forward every day. Remember, don't worry about being perfect. Just focus on communication and connection. Keep listening, keep practicing, and most of all, keep believing in yourself. I am Tom, and this is English Unleashed. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. Bye for now.